feel like often when I start these videos, it's raining or snowing. Somehow it's raining at well below freezing, but we'll forgive that because, yeah, why not? There's a lot of other weird things that happens. So the condition we're in right now is we need spots for big old carnivores, and that will free up a lot of food that we're having to feed them. Which basically amounts to Shem needing to crank out a bunch of advanced components. Like usual. Nama is pretty soon going to run out of things to research, which is pretty cool. She's also a craftsman at level 7, so it won't be very difficult to get her to level 8 so that she can make components. She, of course, won't make them as fast as Shem, but it will allow Shem to make armor, and weapons, and clothing, and the like, which, in the end, is pretty useful. As you can see, we have a lot of animals. We're keeping the dogs around. As for wildlife, we're still trying to tame a bear and some mega sloths, both are female. We already have a male fox, and I think that about limits what we need from the temperate forest, which at the moment does not seem too temperate. So I'm gonna just get started on some of the... Wow, this research is going fast. I'm going to get started on some of the wonderful pods here, even though we don't have the advanced components yet. So the first advanced component's almost done. After that, I think we do have a pair of rats and a pair of squirrels. And then we'll need a raccoon, a fox, a boar, a wolf, a bear, an ibex doe. So we're not completely done. Oh, there we go. Oh no, we just befriended the bear. I thought we tamed a new one. I really ought to be careful about... Okay, I guess this grizzly bear... Oh, we tamed it. Really? I don't remember doing that, but... Alright, so we have a bear of each gender. Sweet. Even more massive carnivores to put away. So William, I think he probably eats the most, and the other grizzly bear, so we'll load up the grizzly bears first. And we got some cargo pods of kibble. Oh, that's useful. Alright, first grizzly bear is nice and loaded. We just need the second grizzly bear, which means we need some advanced components. What, just 2 more? This is all working out. It's a little tricky to get that mega sloth. We got the bears easy enough. Far easier than I thought it would be. If I'm being honest. Alright, I'm gonna rename this low meat and veg, and allow for vegetarian to be put there, as well as pemmican and animal products. And that means I'm going to disallow all veg from here and just put survival meals as the only food that goes into the general stockpile, as these don't really spoil, so it doesn't really matter. So this is a lot of hauling, but this will keep the corn fresh. Plus we have a lot of people that can haul, so I'm not too concerned about the amount of work that it will take. Uranium. Alright, supply steel is... Well, we have enough resources for a bunch of different little projects. which is good. We're really coming to a close on that research. Oh, well, that will hamper our progress. Alright, so now this corn will be frozen normally. Maybe not in a solar flare, but normally. Ham is trying to tame Mega Sloth still. I think we need one raccoon. We have a male. We need a female. There seems to be some raccoons on the map. So let's go and tame some females. Whoa. Why was Shem doing it? That's the real question. I guess if anyone was to fight a Mega Sloth point blank, it'd be Shem. Nice. No, he threw dirt in the Mega Sloth's eyes. I don't often see that attack used. I guess you could send backup, but this is all a little too amusing. Well done, Shem. I'm just gonna have Ham rescue the Mega Sloth. That might be a way to get it. Doesn't have a tail, but that's not necessary for mating. Right? Alright. Let's tend to Shem, and where's Ham? Patching up this sloth. Has a stab scar in the eye. Once again, don't really care the condition the animals are in, as long as they're, let's call it, good enough. And I do believe one eye, zero tail, Mega Sloth is good enough. Alright, so we're going to build this last crowd sleep casket in just a moment. This sloth is unappreciative of all of the medical help that we administered. I guess I could have loaded it up as injured into a pod, but I think that'd be a little cheating. They need to be my pets, right? Otherwise, I think it's honestly cheating, in my humblest opinion. It wouldn't hurt if Ada starts making art again, and we'll put Nael on hauling, and that way we can send art to allies and neighbors and the like. Oh, come on. Why aren't we making this stupid component? Alright, deep drill exhausted. Just reinstall it. It's weird how it gets forbidden. I'm curious. I mean, I like the alert that we're given, but I'm curious why it needs to be forbidden. That seems a mite bit unnecessary. Well, this Mega Sloth is kind of hanging out in the barn. I think due to its injuries, I'll just try to tame the other one. Oh, and we got some walking meat here. Oh, this one's female. Is the other one male? No, they're both female. This one's really old. Does that seem to matter? No, it doesn't seem to matter. Big old muffalo to hunt. Alright, so we do have the requisite amount of advanced components. We just need Noah to construct it. And there he goes. And then we can get this other grizzly to be loaded up. Alright. It's not. Oh, it is sleeping. Okay, so we got the raccoon we were looking for. We can ignore the other raccoons. Excuse the barking. The mailman is here. Alright, so both grizzlies are now loaded up. That is an ease on our food supply. So we'll queue up the other caskets, and we still need ones for our wargs and cougars. Checking the wildlife for anything we need, besides hunting buffalo. Not really. Wow, this rat did a lot of damage to that fox. Alright, so that's all loaded up. We're once again pretty low on components. We are barely allied with our allies at this point. It's costing us a lot of goodwill to call in these trade. So, pretty soon it will be time to resupply. Fortunately for me, oh god, now the washer is beeping. Thanks for all the extra noise today. Fortunately I have all these extra guns and stuff that I can load up as gifts. So let's do just that. Let's go ahead and load 50 herbal. Statue. I want to send them a bunch of slag chunks. That'd be funny. They'd be like, what the hell? Oh, yeah. Fill the rest up with wood. Why the hell not? It's one gift pod coming their way. Alright, here's the last... I was going to say the last component we need for one of these pods. It's expensive stuff, man. Really expensive stuff. I'm going to continue with this. Well, pretty soon, we'll have all the research we need. We can break down the multi-analyzer. Inspired trade. Maybe put a hospital in there. Remove all the floor tiles here. Turn this into the prison. Forget this room. This room's like too inaccessible. We can put chem fuel and other explosives in there. It can't do much harm. Alright, so here's a pod. Let's go, I think, put the wargs in them. The wargs don't eat kibble, so they're kind of the most annoying to take care of. And then we just have the cougars left. Cougars, squirrels, rats, hares, raccoons. Okay, I guess we have a lot. Multi-barrel weapons, and the last but not least, a research that we don't need, but I wouldn't feel like a completionist without it. So might as well get it. At least that's how I feel, right? I'm sure you guys do very much the same thing. You're not done until there is nothing left. How are we looking on components? 0? Well, that's a bad start. Oh, we're done. Okay. Mr. Peter, you are going to be anesthetized. And we have an orbital bulk goods. So we have 3 bulk goods coming in. Alright. I'm going to sell the husky puppies. Yeah, I'll sell the husky puppies. Labrador male and female. We'll go ahead and buy that. Sell all of the prepackaged survival meals. Buy components and advanced components. Sell off leathers. Uranium. Really? Oh, I have more uranium than that. It's just all stockpiled. And statues. Nice. Was that plasteel marine armor that was being offered? Plate armor, okay. I was like, I didn't think you could make plasteel marine armor. Marine armor was just marine armor. It doesn't have a quality to it. Okay, contains nothing because Peter is knocked out. Ada, you're the last one awake, so let's go carry Peter. And next up is cougars. Let's see if there's any wildlife that we need. Lynx, sure, yeah. Buck doe, got him. Yeah, I think all the rest we have. Eventually we'll be offered boomalopes. They don't exist in the winter. Boom rats do, but boomalopes not so much. We already have boom rats loaded up somewhere, I think. I could just look at animals. Maybe we don't. Have we not tamed? Oh yeah, right. Because boom rats were like attacking us and shit. We never did end up getting boom rats. Well, I guess it's time for that. Ada's cranking out these beautiful art projects. Going through a considerable amount of resources trying to get this boat done. Getting pretty close, though, to having everything from a forest. So I think, let's see, animals. We're gonna barn the Labradors, and I'll try to train them. Anything that's loaded up, I'm just gonna X out even on obedience. Just so that it's very obvious it hasn't been loaded. Forget trying to train a cougar. Forget the timber wolf. Their wildness is a bit too high, it's not worth the effort. Okay, so one is already done. You, Mr. Cougar, getting put to sleep. There we go. It wasn't letting me click on it before. Nice. Did we get a boom rat? Or did one of the boom rats just die? Oh no, we already have boom rats loaded up. That's right. Just so that all the animals aren't stacked on top of one another, I'm just gonna, stagger the sleeping spots so I can take inventory at a glance a little easier. Alright, so here's the first bulk goods that we called in. Wow, what the hell happened here? Oh, the Muffalo hunt. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, instead of resting, I guess we can rest. Out of 20. Yeah, we're 5th there. Of course, we need engines and to tame in all sorts of other biomes. Honestly, I think therein lies the true and honest challenge, is taming in the other biomes. Alright, flat screen TV, that means we are officially donezo. That is exciting. We need some more sleeping spots. Fortunately, some of it's on concrete, but whatever. Alright, that got all broken down. We finished loading this gift pod. Only plus 13? I guess it's 14 to the other guys. Go with the highest bidder. Alright, Ada, where are you? We need you to trade with... Where are there? There they are. Trying to maintain that relationship. Doing my damnedest, doing my best. Alright, so we're going to reinstall some hospital beds. Alright, boom, doo-doom. Let's see. So they have cats, male and female. That's cool. 39 components. That's super. Can sell them some fur. Try to cover some of that cost. And sell the statues. It doesn't quite make up for it. I'm also going to buy a psychic foil helmet because Noah is sensitive. And that could very well be life or death for him if he goes crazy during a raid or something. That could be fatal. And that'd be a really dumb way to lose a pet. Alright, so looks like the other cougar is ready. I really should just keep some herbals out here, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, next set will be maybe the Labradors, because they're not trained. And I'd like to keep some Labradors that are all of one gender once we have them loaded up, so that they're not constantly breeding. Looking around to see if there's really nothing else for me to hunt. Wow, look at the steel. Just cranking it out. Alright, so we didn't haul this. I don't really want it going to waste. Alright, here comes the other vault goods. And a poison ship. Neat. Oh, poison ship's almost within our turret range. I'm just thinking about order of operations here. I'm gonna trade. You know what? I'm gonna get these guys involved. It's a dick move, but I'm a dick, so. Okay. They've got cats. That doesn't help me. They got a bunch of components. That does help me. And we can. No, I don't want to sell that. We can sell the statue. Alright, whoa, Ham, you're getting a little close. Run! Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's not good. I wanted to hit them a little earlier. Are they actually coming in? Let's move these components as much as we can. You just gonna haul 3 at a... Yeah, you're just gonna haul 3 at a time. Alright, here we go. They're getting involved. Let's turn these babies on. Ada, you've not been healed. This is not a very good way to make allies. Oh shit. That's one way to make money. There's a lot of chem fuel laying out there. All sorts of dangerous. I think I need to wake you up. Oh, you're already patched. So the Muffalo fled. Let's try to rescue another one. As for the bionic parts and stuff, I don't know if we need a prison anymore. They're finally dead. I'm going to add this whole area to my home zone so I can beat it all out. Glad I had the allies there. It's a little cheese to be basically stealing their Muffalo's stuff, but finders keepers. And all in all, I think our rep is going to increase because we rescued some of their people. Why are you doctoring? Oops. Nice. Alright, Kenya, you're gonna get loaded in. Administer beer. Like it. It's funny. gonna zone out before that matters. He's a huge addict. Jesus. There we go. One Labrador in. Next is Genghis. Once this thing's built. There's a lot of stuff out here that I should haul. So I'm just going to temporarily stop cleaning and start hauling. CRF went up. Left arm. I guess I can just keep treating him. It's not like I don't have the meds. Okay, and then Genghis, it's your turn. Go to sleep, little doggy. Alright, now that it is après-midi, tortoise, yes. What kind of red? I need a female red fox. Still need that lynx. Is that gang? Yep. Alright. Done. Look at this progress. It's beautiful. We already got one tortoise. Man, this is getting clunky to look at. We have so many animals. I don't know what's next. Maybe raccoons. Alright, we have some tattered apparel. It's probably a shirt. Almost certainly a... Oop, come on. Almost certainly a shirt. What's tattered on her? Oh, is it 60% is now tattered? So we need some shirt and pants. So I'm gonna go ahead and do pants and button-down shirt. I'm gonna make them exclusively out of double strand. We'll do 3 each to start. And then I want Shem to do this for kind of obvious reasons. Nema will craft, and I think initially she'll just probably make slag. I don't know if she levels up from doing that. We'll see. No, it doesn't appear so. So we'll have her block cut then. Let's do any stone block. And make it with her. Short-lived. Where were you hauling? Oh, I see. Alright, so this should up her crafting. No? Still no? 1686. Okay. Trying to think. I guess I could have her make smoke pot belts. they're at least useful. Man, that charge lance really gutted her. Okay, we got a lynx. Sweet. Checking the wildlife for a fox. Got it. Nothing else we need. Wildlife really hasn't bounced back. It's been a while, hasn't it? Alright. So if we look at Nama, yes, she is leveling up now. It's going to take a while to hit that 8. So we're getting landed on. Animals. Shelter in place. Everyone nearby, go help. Slow time down a little bit. Ooh, it's good that Noah's here. Trying to slow things down. I really ought to move my, what are you, a meleeer? And see, this is why I have awesome doors. Because if these are meleeers, I'm going to go into the game room. Nema, you gotta back up right now. This door should close. I'm gonna leave this door open and plug these babies in. Start running like the dickens. Alright, now that I have their attention, I can come back and screw with them. Keep in mind these are steel and not plasteel, so they get destroyed pretty quickly. But they serve their purpose. Alright, orbital trade beacon. Getting tired of getting landed on. So I'm gonna go fix that. Let's haul some of this nice stuff in. And we can replace this stuff with plasteel. Look at that, big improvement. At least I mean, it could have been a lot worse given that we have chem fuel and high explosive shells in there. So I gotta count my blessings. And maybe, just maybe, explosives. Important for us to have. Is chem fuel manufactured? I guess it is. And mortar shells. Free components. Alright, we're starting to get our cotton. I'm going to switch this back up to rice. We have enough advanced components for at least one of these, but we're sleeping. So I'm curious if they are going to start. Yeah, some of them have already started to equip the smoke pop. Alright, next duo. Ibex Ram. So we need Ibex Does. Next duo will be the cats, I guess. Alright, so now that orbital trade beacon shouldn't call in hell. You're fully healed, you can leave now. I feel like I'm going to be caring for him for quite some time. So Nama, how is your crafting coming along? Barely any at all. I might just have her make some parkas. Run, Ham, run! Oh god, they're all after you. Well, I'm glad I outrun them considerably. So I want Does, but not if they're trying to kill me. Okay. Might be able to rescue this one. Is it screwed up? Nah, one eye, whatever. Alright, I have to also make sure that my farm doesn't overheat. Let's open some vents. Regular components. So they require skill 8, advanced components 8. I'm trying to think what I can make that takes a long time to up her crafting ability, but that won't be a huge waste. I guess I could make plate armors out of steel. Do we have a lot of steel? And I could sell them. She's still making some smoke pop. We're gonna need chem fuel for that. Really? Seriously? You guys, you passed out. You couldn't even fight me. This dose sucks. If she dies, she dies. She keeps trying to murder me. Alright, so we haven't built the other one for the other cat. We're getting there. We'll want for not for cloth. We don't really have a cleaner, do we? I gotta say, Niall hasn't done a good job hauling, as there's still a bunch of shit out here. God, that is frustrating. Hauling 2 components at a time. Alright, finally we got the Ibex dough. The bitch. Bitch that she is. Nama's not started the plate armor, I guess. She's still working on those belts. Oh, the belts are done. Let's get rid of that queue. Alright, now we can load up the cat. Wait, Oh, I haven't even done one cat yet. I anesthetized it and never loaded it up. My mistake. Mr. Deep Drill. I think we're at the point where Plassteel is preferable again. Fire away. Alright, this other one can be carried. Cats are a go. Wasn't too difficult. How many do we have now? 26. I kind of like my progress. Alright, is plate armor too difficult? Oh, crafting skill 8. Ah, that explains it. Require work amount. So I need something that requires a high work amount. Parkas are usually high work amount. And I can make a bunch out of the cloth. And they'll just be crappy. And I don't care. Alright, do it with Noaha. Oh, so he's finally zoning out. Who's our cleaner? Cleaner is growing. That explains it. Alright, so he's cleaning again. Alright, so Miss Noaha. We can sell these parkas too, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make parkas forever until we just run out of resources. And it looks like if we make them out of leathers, it's fine. We'll mostly make them out of cloth. Oh, nice. So we have a bit more pieces of the ship. Very fancy ship. Once she hits 8, see, our rep went up so high by getting them killed. It's kind of funny. Alright, I know you want to rest. Just build this up. I'm glad I went the 3 route. Made it wider. If I hadn't, I'd be already down here by now. Alright, the next 2, I don't even, Ibex, Ram, and Doe, maybe? It's a lot of work. Alright, let's check the wildlife. So we need nothing, none of them. How sad would it be to be just an unpaired, Alright, our component count is pretty good still. Did we ever get the rest components that are sitting out here? No, we didn't. Cool. Well, once we burn through some more of these components. Actually, you know what I could do? I'll just do it like this. Stockpile like that. Just Shrink zone. There. Now we store both. Alright, Noah, go get those components. And we have a fox named Peppermint. Pablo and Peppermint. I like that. It's quite a list of animals. Item stash for a persona core. There are 2 sleeping mechanoids. That's really close because it's on the road, though. What was this other one? Bonacart, chain shotgun, a few dromedaries. I might do that next episode. I got 10 minutes left on this one. Alright, Japheth should be getting plasteel now. Oh wow, we're damn near out. That is the... Well, I guess caskets don't require plasteel. But it would have been the... bottleneck. Alright, I'm going to do the ram and dough, but I'm going to let the dough fully heal first. So you don't have an injured dough. Doing a great many repairs. Still cranking out these parkas, which is cool. We still have a extraordinary amount of cloth left. But all of these parkas, some of them are shite, but all these parkas will sell. And that's, I guess, what matters. And they're leveling her up. Who knew that this is what I was going to use the cloth on? It'd be really nice if she had a passion for this, though. Alright, checking wildlife again. Nothing. Oh. Where did that hit? Okay, just discharged, didn't set anything on fire. It's nice. They are a combat supplier. Cool. Ada, you are wearing plate armor. Let's go ahead and change the no marine or parka to say no plate either. Rename it as such. Also, that top hat looks silly, but whatever. She is our social person, so I'll let it slide. Nutrient paste meals, not the tastiest. Okay, so the other casket's all set up for the Ibex dough as soon as it heals up. Ada, you can go trade with whatever their names are. Whoever they are. I'm going to sell the shells, so we don't need them hanging around. Sell our weapons. And they have just enough to buy even the statues. I love how everyone wants statues. Squirrel gave birth. Yeah. Just gonna go ahead and kill it. Alright, so we have an infestation. Animals. Shelter in place. Everyone else. We need you here, pronto. bad the shield belt doesn't block bites and crap. That sucked, but hey, I'm alive. I actually took surprisingly minimal amounts of damage. One thing I do want is probably marine armor for Shem, as he's a meleeer. That totally wouldn't be a bad idea. I have a home zone that I could probably fix up a bit. I have no idea why I've been getting rid of this structure, but I'm curious how deep it goes. Pure curiosity at this point. Alright, I don't think that one's ever getting back up. Animals. Unrestricted. It's kind of hard to tell who's loaded or not. I wish it would just hide them. Maybe not. It'd be harder to tell. So I'm still looking for boars. Wild boars. I'm surprised they haven't come back yet to the map. And this doe is taking a long time. Look at all these parkas. It's kind of silly. Almost have a new batch of Devil Strand. Alright, so we're halfway there. It's been a lot of work. Where are we hauling this? Oh, we're just incinerating it. That makes sense. Hare gave birth, that's cool. I have 0 chill for that, though. Ibex doe, fully healed. Nice. Almost have enough advanced components to get her loaded up. So the steel plate armor really slows you down. The marine armor, not as much. That is fundamentally the difference, I guess. What are we trying to tame that thing? Whatever. We have some rats to kill. The only thing that needs training is the dogs. And I believe they're unrestricted, yeah? Yes. Alright. You're really tapping out that plasteel. Okay, there we go. Ibex doe, you get loaded in. Wonderful. I'm trying to just load up everything that has a pair, and then I'll start building the reactor. But that's enough for this episode. I'm out of time. So thank you all for watching. Looking forward to hearing your feedback, and I will catch you next episode. Adios, friends.